Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you all for joining us today for this exclusive webinar with UMCH Germany. Today's webinar will go on for 1 hour. In the first half, we will discuss about the university, and then we will move on to the Q&A session, where you will be able to type your questions and we'll be answering them. Thank you all once again for joining. We have Ms. Shadi here from UMCH, and over to you, Ms. Shadi.
Thank you. Hello, everyone. My name is Shadi. I'm an academic advisor at UMCH, and today I'm going to present to you our university and study program, and I'm happy to answer your questions at the end. So I will share my screen with you now. So I hope you can see my screen now.
Yeah, we can.
Perfect. All right, then I will start with the presentation. So today's agenda is, first of all, I will present you the university, and afterwards we will talk about the study concept and student life here. And of course, we will go through the admission procedure and also about our preparatory courses, what we are offering here at UMCH. And at the end, we will have time to talk about your questions. So the pic, what you're seeing right now is a picture from our mother campus from Târgu Mureș in Romania. So our university, UMCH, is an international branch of UMFST from Romania. Few numbers to the UMFST. We were founded in 1945, so it's a quite old university, well known, especially also for the medicine study. Over there, we have more than 13,000 students per year. And the program, what we are offering at UMCH is actually almost 20 years old. So it's a proven concept in a new location. And the UMCH is in Hamburg, in Germany, in north part of Germany. So our program, what we are offering is actually the English taught medical program, the first one in Germany, in Hamburg. Few numbers too about our campus here. It's a very cosmopolitan campus. We have students from over 50 nations right now. And here you can see a few numbers. We are accepting 200 students per year. And we just have one intake in winter semester, which starts in September. Right now, we have 8,000 square meter teaching areas. The number is increasing. Soon we will have 10,000. And as I said, 50 different nationalities in our campus. We are having more than 30 German and international teaching hospitals. I will talk about that a bit later. And we are having the Bologna Confirmed Study Program, which means you are going to have ECTS points. In total, it will be 360, so per year 60 ECTS. So the program is for 6 years. This is a video where you can have an idea about the campus and also about Hamburg. So I hope you're going to enjoy it.
Welcome to UMCH in Hamburg, Germany, a hub of academic excellence and innovation. At UMCH, we offer a dynamic academic environment with engaging lessons, interactive workshops, and a variety of events designed to enhance your learning experience. It's impossible not to make friends and broaden your horizons. With over 800 students from 40 nations, you are now part of a big family. The degree program, which is taught in English, is accompanied by free German courses on campus. These will prepare you perfectly for life in Germany and the practical phases in one of the German teaching hospitals. Over 30 teaching hospitals in Germany and Europe provide hands-on training, ensuring our students gain practical skills alongside theoretical knowledge. From the 3rd year to the 6th year, you will also immerse yourself in the practical phases and quickly gain practical experience that will bring you closer to your dream. Equipped with the latest technology, our campus supports cutting-edge research and advanced learning, featuring modern labs, simulation centers, and digital classrooms. Through our Reach Higher program, we empower students to achieve their full potential, offering mentorship and career guidance. And here's a message to you, dear parents. We would also like to invite you to attend exciting Reach Higher lectures at our campus. Our event team will be happy to talk to you. With our FEM Club, Female Empowered in Medicine, we are delighted to invite strong women with their expertise to campus and welcome them. UMFST UMCH Days bring together students, faculty, and industry leaders for a series of inspiring talks, workshops, and networking opportunities. Did you know that you can choose your teaching hospital from the second year onwards? At the UMFST UMCH Days, many medical directors and doctors will introduce themselves to you personally. This makes us unique, and you can expand your network. We are honored to host high-ranked guests and experts from around the world, providing our students with unique insights and perspectives. Located in the heart of Hamburg, our campus offers easy access to the city's renowned landmarks, vibrant neighborhoods, and a thriving cultural scene. Look forward to the second largest city in Germany. Life in Hamburg is safe, very idyllic, and you'll find something to suit every taste and hobby. Insider tip, Hamburg has its own beach, and the Baltic Sea and North Sea are only 1 to 2 hours away. You live in a region where many people like to go on holiday. Join us at UMCH, where your journey to excellence begins. Discover, learn, and grow with us in one of Europe's most livable cities. We look forward to meeting you. Welcome to UMCH. Welcome.
Yeah, as you see, Hamburg is a very livable city, and we are located in the Science City. Just to give you an idea, I mean, all of you know Silicon Valley. Of course, it's not comparable to Silicon Valley, but the Science City is a hub for, medical companies, pharmaceuticals companies. Actually, Daisy, which is the largest research center in Europe, is just next to us. And also the University Hamburg as a campus next to us. So you are in the middle of Science City here in Hamburg, which is also quite close to the city center. It takes like 20 minutes and it's very easily accessible by the public transport. We have a bus station in front of our campus, and from there you can take the bus to the city center. Like I said, it takes like 20 to 25 minutes to reach that city center. So about our degree, which is quite important probably for all of you. So our degree is automatically recognized within the European Union. So if you're interested to work afterwards in European countries, your degree will be automatically recognized. And our university is also listed in the World Directory of Medical Schools, which means with the degree, you're eligible to take part by the USMLE for practicing in USA and in Canada. Our degree is also recognized in other countries like in Norway, Switzerland, and also in UK. In UK, you can directly apply for your medical license. You do not need to do the PLAB exam with our degree. So at UMCH, we started here in 2019, which means this year or 2025 was the 6th year. So we had our first graduates. Here you can see a picture from our students. We had 74 students who successfully completed their studies, and all of them got their medical license. Actually, on our website, you'll find on the page where you can check the success stories and career paths of few students who are talking about what they are doing right now. Some of them are doing PhD, some of them directly started with their specialization training. So there you can have an idea what is expecting you after your graduation. So I would like to talk about a few advantages when you start at UMCH. As I said, it's a EU-recognized medical degree, and you will have your practical experiences in German hospitals or in international hospitals, whatever you choose. And there is a seamless transition to, direct entry to residency training after the medical license here. And in Germany, we have this great opportunity. If you would like to do your specialization, you can choose freely after your graduation what you would like to do. And the good thing also in Germany is during your specialization, you will get salary. And during your study, you're going to have also German lessons. So you will receive the language proficiency which is needed if you would like to continue your career here in Germany. As I said, you will get a salary during the specialization training. It depends, of course, on the subject, what you would like to do, but the average salary is between 65 to 85,000. So, which is a solid salary to live here. Of course, after you're done, your salary is going to be much higher. And what I can tell you is, I mean, there is a huge demand worldwide for doctors, and also here in Germany, there is a huge chance to have a career path if you're interested to live here. So the chances are quite high if to get a job here if you're interested to. And depending on the subject, what you would like to do or as your specialization, it takes again 4 to 6 years. So let's talk a bit about the study structure. So as I said, the study program is for 6 years. The first 2 years are theoretical learnings plus some internships, what you need to do. And from the third year onwards, we have a combination of theoretical learning plus bedside teaching at our teaching hospital. So this is very unique because your practical part starts from the third year onwards. And every year consists 2 semesters, and every semester has 4 modules, which is also great because what we experience is our students are having more effective learning since you do not have thousands of different subjects. You just have 4 modules. So it means you can fully focus on these subjects and you will close them with your exam and then you will have the new ones. And the good thing is also we have small group learning. So the small group learning means you will have your lessons with maximum 20 people, especially the lab lessons. So everyone is going to work on their own microscope or having their space for experiments. And this means you will have a different bonding with the professor. So professors are knowing the name of the students. They know the strengths and weaknesses of the students, so they can support you with that. And there is also higher participation from our student side. So the lecture lessons, of course, they will be in a bigger group, but as soon as you have your lab lessons, this will be in these small groups, maximum with 20 people. And you will also have always direct guidance here. We have a lot of people who are going to help you through your time here. Also, we have the open policy. So it means you can always have private consultation hours and educational coaching with your professors. For example, when you have questions or when you didn't understand something during your lectures, you can go to the professors and have a consultation hour. So it's really important to us to take care of our students and to support you through your academic time here in Hamburg. So here you can see through all semester you will have the theoretical lessons. And as I said, from the third year onwards, you will also have this bedside teaching at our teaching hospitals. And you need to do also some internships. And here I would like to emphasize, you can do also your internships in international hospitals. For example, you could do that at the countries where you are from. to use that time to visit your family and also your friends, and also, yeah, do the internships. As long as they fulfill our requirements, what you need to do at that hospital, you're free to choose these internship hospitals by yourself. And as from the exam side, you will always have multiple choice tests or practical examinations after your each model. And at the end, you need to do a final exam and prepare a research paper to get your graduation. And as I said, you will have German lessons at our university. So from the day one, you will have twice or three times German lessons to reach the B2 level until the third year, because you need to have B2 level to be able to go to the teaching hospitals. Since you need to communicate with the patients, you will be prepared for that. At the start of your application, there is no German language required, but you need to have B2 level until the third year. And in case you're interested to continue until the C1 level, because you would like to continue your career here in Germany, you can also take the classes until C1 level. So here it's just an example how a timetable would look like. As I said, per module you will have 4 subjects, which means you're going to focus yourself on that subject, and it's much more effective than having tons of subjects to the same time. About our teaching hospitals, as I said, we have more than 30 teaching hospitals here in Germany and in some other countries. The good thing is you can also do your internships at these teaching hospitals, but it's up to you. If you would like to do it somewhere else, you can do it also in other countries. And the unique thing about our teaching hospitals is that our students are choosing which teaching hospital they would like to go in. In the second year, we are organizing kind of like a fair or event where all the representatives of these teaching hospitals coming over to our campus and presenting the hospital. And after these, the students are doing a choice list with their 5 preferred teaching hospitals where they would like to go. And actually, over the last years, we made it possible to send the students to the first or second choice. So this is very unique, and also the part that you are going to the same teaching hospital for 4 years is also great, because as you can imagine, if you go there for 4 years, you will have a great lasting relationship with the hospital team. And it can also open you some career doors, because what we experienced over the last year is students who are performing well during that time are already getting a job offer during their study. For example, we have students who got job offer from during their study in the 4th or 5th year, so that they can directly start after their graduation with their specialization training in that hospital. So this is a great opportunity for you as well to take these chances. And we are doing also quality management, which guarantees the training of the highest standards in that clinical teaching hospitals. So here you can see we have through all the country some teaching hospitals. Actually, if you check our website, you can have a closer look where they are situated and what kind of hospitals we do have. As I said, we have also some other teaching hospitals in Spain, in Malta, for example. But here is important to say, if you would like to do, for example, your clinical rotation in Spain, you will need to have B2 level in Spanish, which means you have to prepare yourself for the Spanish language proficiency. So here you will, this is again just an example how this clinical stage would look like. As I said, it's a combination of theoretical lessons and clinical part. And it's block structured, which means when you have your lectures, you will be in full time on our campus. And if you go to the teaching hospitals, you will be there in full time presence, which is also great because you will have an idea of typical daily life at hospital. For example, there are universities where you have the lecture part in the morning and you go to the clinical part in the afternoon, which is maybe not the best way because actually the morning part at the hospital is the one which is very interesting because you will have the visit, you will have the opportunities by the surgeries. Of course, when there are some emergencies in the afternoon, they will be also, but mostly in the afternoon, it's more paperwork. So with this, you will have the full idea of a daily life at the hospital. And during your clinical rotation, you will go through different departments, so you get an idea about different departments. And as you see here, in the third year, the most of your part will be lectures, so theoretical lessons. But from the fourth year onwards, it's going to be half-half. So half of the time you will have the clinical practice and half of the time the theoretical lessons. Here we have a video about one of our teaching hospitals and how a day look like. So I hope you will enjoy.
Hi, I'm Urushi. I'm Kiara, and we're going to take you along to show our daily routines here at Elizabeth Hospital in Essen.
Welcome at Elizabeth Hospital, Essen's first hospital, which is a leading medical center in the heart of the city. The Green Metropolis offers a fascinating mix of industrial history and modern urbanity. Located there, the UMCH Teaching Hospital provides medical technical expertise. It has more than 500 beds and offers inpatient and outpatient medical treatment at the highest level. Our UMCH students begin their service by accompanying the head physician, senior physician, and assistant physicians on patient rounds on the Barbara ward. Here they learn firsthand how medical care is provided in hospital and how diagnoses are made. The students then take part in a sonography course to learn the basics of sonographic examination of the abdomen and thyroid gland. This practical knowledge enables them to carry out ultrasound examinations independently. In PBL feedback sessions, our students present cases and discuss them with senior consultant Dr. Martin Wambach and visceral surgery specialist Dr. Lisa Feld. These interactive sessions are an excellent opportunity to deepen medical and surgical semiology. In the in-house cafeteria, students can choose from a variety of dishes every day and discuss the new information they have learned while eating together. Dr. Dakak, senior consultant in internal medicine and gastroenterology, teaches our students how to make diagnoses based on patient symptoms. Dr. Thomas Schmitz, head physician at the Clinic for Cardiology and Angiology, demonstrates and teaches the students how to insert a TRAVI in the cardiac catheterization laboratory. In the newly designed library, our students meet Mrs. Anita Becker from the Practical Year office. She is the main point of contact for all administrative tasks and questions relating to the practical year. Professor Dr. Oliver Bruder, Chief Physician of the Clinic for Cardiology and Angiology and Medical Director, is a dedicated teaching hospital coordinator for UMCH, where he has already given lectures as a guest lecturer at Reach Higher events.
Hi, my name is Oliver Bruder. I'm head of the Department of Cardiology and Medical Director of Elizabeth Krankenhaus in Essen. We're a teaching hospital for many, many years, and now it's a really great pleasure and honor to be part of the UMCH family, to continue our teaching success, our teaching story on an international level. So we are really glad to have you here at our hospital to make great doctors of you.
This was an insight into the exciting everyday life of our UMCH students at the Elizabeth Hospital in Essen. Together, we are training the next generation of doctors and offering them the opportunity to gain practical experience in a first-class medical environment.
Yeah, as you see, this is the way how it would look like. I would like to tell you a few words about academic research. Of course, academic research is also a big point for us. Actually, George Emil Pallardo, after whom our university is proudly named, was also a pioneer in cell biology. So we are encouraging our students to do academic research during their studies. We have some main research areas like cancer research, neuroscience, but yeah, our students are, they can do what kind of researches they are interested to do. We are actually also organizing annual research day to yeah, prepare our students for as a next generation for medical scientists and physicians. So if students are interested to do academic researches, we are happy to enable them to do it, and our professors are going to support them and guide them during this research time. So about the student life and campus life. So as I said, we just have one intake, so your studies will begin in late September. And we are organizing great welcome days to yeah, welcome you at UMCH and also here in Hamburg. So you will have opportunities to meet fellow students, and also our student ambassadors will help you to get familiar with the surrounding, with the campus, and also give you tips for the future. So we are taking care that you will feel very welcomed when you're here. And we are also having Reach Higher events. These are lecture series done by different doctors and professors, not just from our professors, and also from other universities, and also doctors from different hospitals, to give you new perspectives and also to gain great, great knowledges about different perspectives. For example, we had very interesting Reach Higher event a few months ago about AI in the future, yeah, in the medical field, or a lot of different topics which are great for the students, and also which can open also different career paths, since you will also have the possibility not to network with all these people. We are also having a lot of students club, for example, Neuroscience Society Club, or Female Empowered in Medicine. Also kind of like music club, where the students are meeting each other, playing different instruments. And if you want to start with a new club, we are encouraging you and supporting you with that. So there is a lot of opportunities to get connected with other students, and also, yeah, to do all these activities what you're interested. So at our university, we are also having a cafeteria. So every day we have two main dishes. Always one of them is vegan. So we have also bowls, wraps. So if somebody wants to eat at the university, there is this opportunity. There are also a lot of other options just around the campus. As you saw from the video, Hamburg is the second largest city, and it's also a very cosmopolitan city. So it's a great city to study. So there is a lot of things to do. If you're interested in culture, you will find a lot of museums. If you are a foodie, you will find a lot of restaurants and cafes. And it's very close to other cities. So you can, for example, go to Berlin just by 1 hour, 1.5 hours by train, and everything is really easily accessible by the public transport. About the living situation here. So we have a lot of cooperation partners where you could rent a fully furnished apartment. These three are just an example. Actually, you will see the whole list in our website under the subject living. So all these apartments are fully furnished. So it's very popular by our students because you do not need to do anything. You can just take your personal belongings and start your new life here in Hamburg. It depends on which one you are living, but most of them are 15 to 30 minutes far away from the campus and easily accessible by the public transport, as I said. And since they are very popular by our students, you will have a lot of fellow students also in these buildings. So you will already have your community building in these places. They are doing activities together also during the exam time. They are having group learning. So it's also a great opportunity to connect. You will have also the German ticket for your during your study time. This ticket allows you to travel with the public transport here in Hamburg and also across Germany. So even if you would like to go to somewhere else, you can use this ticket for the public transport. And also the regional trains, which are connecting different cities, you can use with that ticket. So if, for example, if you want to do a weekend trip, you can use the regional trains with this ticket without any additional cost. As I said earlier, there are also academic support from our side. As I said, educational coaching, for example, talking about your goals, strategies, or new perspectives for the future, or when you have any issues related to the career, can be talk with our coachings. And also the consultation hours with the professors are there if you have any subject related problems or questions. So you will always have the support from our side. So the admission procedure. It's really easy. So you just need to create a profile and submit your documents which are needed. At the start, you need to upload your high school diploma or your predicted grades, a CV, a motivation letter why you would like to study medicine, and a copy of your passport or ID. After you upload all your documents, it's going to be reviewed. And if everything is fine, you're going to be invited to our entrance exam, which is in 2 parts. So the first part is the written part. It's 75 questions, multiple choice questions, 25 in biology, 25 in chemistry, and 25 in general knowledge. And then there is a interview, 15 to 20 minutes, where you talk about your motivation, why you would like to study medicine. And after you are done with your exam and successfully pass, you will receive within 2 days an answer and also your study contract. So it's really easily done. So actually we are having right now every 2 weeks the admission entrance tests. And even if you can't make it at the setup date, we are happy to organize an individual appointment for you. You just need to get in touch with the team from Cadre, and we will organize an individual appointment for you for the exam. So about the tuition fees. We do have 2 different types of tuition fees for all the applicants from European countries, United Kingdom and Switzerland. It's 14,900 per semester For all the other countries, it's 17,400 per semester, so twice a year. And there are two one-time fees, which is 595 application fee and 4,500 enrollment fee. For those who are joining us today by this webinar, you're going to have an application fee waive when you're interested to join us. And these tuition fees covers all the administration infrastructure at UMCH, the clinical training, and also the academic services. So as I said earlier, we are also offering preparatory courses. We are having two different preparatory courses, one for 3 weeks, it's a crash course, and one for 12 weeks. So first of all, this can be also done by students who are not going to join UMCH. If, for example, it's a great foundation also for different studies, for example, also veterinary medicine or dentistry. And for those who are maybe not sure if they would like to study medicine, it's a great opportunity to check if it's something for you, or for the one who would like to refresh their knowledge. You have this great opportunity. These courses can be done online or on-site, and also hybrid. And the course is also in English. And the great thing is the courses will be maximum 25 people. So you will again have this small group learning advantages. So the foundation, some crash course will be in July or in September. Actually, to our students who are going to start in September, it's a great opportunity to do this crash course because it's ending directly before the welcome days. So you can get familiar with the surrounding, with the campus. You can already meet your fellow students and refresh your knowledge. So the course contents are biology, chemistry, and physics. The price is 2,900. And the intensive course for 12 weeks has more contents, for example, like anatomy, biochemistry, and so on. And this one costs 6,800. There is one which is going to start now in February, and the other one is going to be in May. So as I said, if you're not sure, this is actually a great opportunity to take part by these courses to get an idea how your study would look like. And actually also it's a great preparation for our entrance tests. What we experience is when the students who are taking part by our medical foundation track, there is 100% passing by our entrance exam. So just few examples about our requirements. If you are doing, for example, the IB diploma, our requirements are at least 24 points in total and 12 points in higher levels. There is no specific requirements regarding the subjects. Or if you're doing your American high school, in that case, we need your high school diploma plus SAT or ACT or APT. Or if you're doing the British curriculum, in that case, we need minimum 3 A levels. It doesn't matter which subjects, so just minimum 3 A levels. So here you can check our next dates for the admission test. And the good thing is actually you can apply up 2 years before starting your studies. So in that case, you just need to apply with your predicted grades, as I said. So now to your questions.
Thank you very much, Ms. Shadi, for the presentation. We'll move on to the Q&A session now. So students, you can type your questions in the Q&A box, which should be at the center bottom of your screen. I can already see some questions, so let's begin. First question is by Ms. Farha. How much does the program cost? Is IELTS or TOEFL required or not?
Well, as I said, there are two different tuition fees. If you're having European citizenship, in that case, it will cost you 14,900, otherwise 17,400 per semester, so twice a year. And there is no requirement regarding TOEFL or IELTS, etc. So since we are having our own admission entrance exam and you're going to have this interview, your English proficiency will be already checked from our side.
All right. Next question is regarding the IGCSE subject grades and the A levels to get accepted.
Yes, as I said, you need minimum 3 A levels, and IGCSE is not enough. You need also to have the A levels, as I said, but there is no specific requirements regarding the subjects or grades.
All right. Is there any scholarship? And if so, what can the students do to increase the chances for getting?
Yes, unfortunately, we are not having a scholarship, so in that case, there is nothing to do to increase your chances.
All right. Udali is asking, can the students waive the application fee?
Well, since you joined us today, you're going to have the application fee waive. So Kadri team is happy to share the code with you so that you don't need to pay the application fee.
Yes, I think you need to contact our office and we'll give you the code. In fact, we will apply for you and then your application fees will be waived now.
Right. And I will also be sharing our contact details in a moment in the chat box so you guys can get in touch with us. Next question is by another student. So, do they need to pass an exam to practice in Germany after the MD degree is completed?
No, you do not need to do an extra exam since your degree is automatically recognized here in Germany. The only thing which is required are language skills. So first of all, you need to have C1 level in German, and also you have to do an exam for medical terminology. Since you're going to have also German lessons at our university, you will be prepared for that. So in the best case, you already reach all this level and you can directly apply for your medical license.
All right. Ayan is asking if the internship that we talked about for the first and second year, is it paid by the students?
Well, the internship mostly they don't cost anything. So at our teaching hospital, you can directly apply for the internship. And I am not aware about the other countries, but I guess if you apply for an internship, you do not need to pay that extra.
All right. He's also asking about the deadline for 2027 intake. While we discuss 2027 intake, can we also discuss about the 2026 intake?
Yes. Well, there is no specific deadline since we have a rolling system. So first come, first serve. And as I said, we have limited places. We are accepting 200 students per year. And since I guess most of you need also to apply for the visa, I would recommend you to start with that as soon as possible to secure your place, plus to start with your visa process.
Okay.
But to be honest, I would say latest you should be done in April or May to be able to have enough time to go through your visa process and have done everything smoothly and be not in rush or in stress.
I mean, the earlier the better because
Exactly.
after April, May, it's a summer time and you may get 3 to 6 months to get your visa. So
Yeah.
so please apply as soon as possible. Don't just wait for the last moment. No.
Yeah, that's exactly what I would also recommend because you don't want to have any stress and rush. You want to start your new career and your new life smoothly. So if you're sure, you should directly start with your application.
All right. Next question is, if the students spend the time studying MD in UMCH, is it counted towards the German residency and passport? If so, could you elaborate on this?
Well, during your study after your after 21st month, you will apply for permanent residency. So you will get your permanent residency here in Germany. And afterwards, if you're interested to stay here and do your specialization training and also work here, as I said, since we do have a huge demand for doctors, it's really easy to get that. And also, since you will already have German also skills and also lived here, it will be very easy for you to get also the your residency here in Germany.
All right. How many semesters are there?
Yes. Well, it's a 6-year program and every year has 2 semesters, so it's in total 12 semesters.
Okay, next question is about the cost. We already covered that. The international student cost is 17,400 euros per semester. So we're also going to try to avoid repetitive questions. Next question is by Yamin. Okay, so is it possible to transfer credits from another university to UMCH?
Well, yes, this might be possible, but this decision will be made individually by our dean. In that case, I would recommend you to get in touch with the cadre team and to send you your transcripts of records in English and also your syllabus. And then they will pass it to us and we will send it to our dean and she's going to check if your credits can be accepted and maybe yeah.
All right. Ahyan is asking, after the completion of the degree, what could the career path for the residency or specialization look like for students?
Yes. Well, it's up to you. As I said, in Germany, you can freely choose what kind of specialization you would like to do. So let's say, for example, you're into cardiology, so you can start your specialization training. And depending on the specialty, it takes 3 to 6 years to get your specialization. And afterwards, you can start to work as a doctor here. And if you don't want to directly, for example, start with your specialization, you could do your PhD. So this is also another opportunity, or you can go to the research areas or medical pharmaceuticals companies are also looking for doctors. So there are a lot of different career paths.
All right. Next question about the TOEFL and IELTS. We've answered that. Question by another student. Are clinical rotations mandatory to be done in UMCH partner hospitals?
Yes, this is mandatory to be done at our partner hospitals since we are having a cooperation with them and we are checking the quality to be sure that you guys are having the higher standards by your clinical rotation.
All right. In the next question, so normally there is an extra internship year after the total duration. So does the student need to complete the internship separately in the home country or in other country, or is it included in the program?
Well, I mean, the internships, what you need to do is during our study program is in the first year, you need to do a 4-week internship. And then from the second year onwards, per year, you need to do a 4-week internship. This is going to be done during the study, as I said, and this extra internship year, probably it's the clinical rotation, what you're talking about. This is going to be done from the third year onwards, as I said, during the presentation. So from our side, there is no need to do any extra internship after your study. When you're done and successfully passed everything, you will get your graduation. If you go back to your home country, it depends what kind of requirements they are asking. But within the European countries, you do not need to do any internships. Also in UK, in Norway, Switzerland. So these countries, you do not need to do any extra internships.
Right. We have a question by Shreya. What would the living cost look like?
So the average of the rent by our cooperation partners, what we talked about, is between 800 to 1,000, depends on what kind of sizes you would like. And yeah, the living cost, it's hard to make a clear statement on that since it's depending on your standards and lifestyle. But I would say in total, 1,200 to 1,500 for rent and food and everything is enough. But if someone wants to go every day to a restaurant, of course, this number might be more.
All right. Ahyan is asking that the notice in the presentation, during the specialization, students will get some stipend. Could you kindly elaborate about it?
Yeah, as I said, during the specialization in Germany, you get a salary, and this salary is depending between, well, your specialization subject, but it's the average is between 65,000 to 85,000.
All right. Next question is about the total length of all the internships.
Well, so it's every year 4 weeks internship, but you need to do extra.
Okay. Next question about the answers not being answered. So, Ms. Farah, I've written down your question and typed it. Also, the recording of the webinar will be available on our YouTube page as well. As I promised before, I'm dropping our contact details in the chat box as well, so you could always reach out to us. This is just so we avoid the repetitive questions over here. And if there's anything else, students, then please feel free to ask in the Q&A box. This is a really good opportunity.
And what I can also offer you is if someone wants to have a extra consultation, just get in touch with the team so we can organize a meeting with you, one-on-one session together, and we can talk about all your topics and questions.
And also, I mean, anybody who wants to meet Ms. Shadi, she'll be here in, next month to attend our Global Education Expo. So you have a chance to meet her personally. So maybe the parents or anybody would like to meet, you can come and meet her personally here in UAE.
Yes,
in
I
Dubai,
would
Abu
be
Dhabi,
really
and
happy.
Alain. Yeah.
Just to add on to that, I've also dropped in the registration link for the exhibition. So it's a really simple link, expo.qiec.org. You can type that, register, and visit the education exhibition. Okay, I can see one more question. Okay, Ms. Farah, you'll have
Not
to...
in Riyadh. Not in Riyadh at the moment.
Oh, okay. They're asking about the expo.
Yeah.
So it's going to be in Dubai, 3 cities, Alain, Dubai, and Abu Dhabi.
Farha, in that case, as I said, just reach out to the team. If you want to have a session with one-on-one session with us, we can organize a meeting with you and your family if you would like to ask some questions or talk about the study.
Yes, and as mentioned before, I've also dropped in our contact details. Okay, let's take one more question by Ms. Farha. She mentioned about these scholarships. We discussed that it's not there. And once again, the recording will be available. So if there are no more open questions, I think this is where we can wrap up the session. And thank you everyone for joining us. Thank you, Ms. Shadi, as well.
Thank you, Zahara, for organizing that. And everyone, thank you for taking the time to talk about our university.
Thank you, Shadi, and
Thank you,
Uni.
Mr.
Thank you,
Ghazi.
everybody. Yeah, thanks a lot. See you soon. Bye.
Have a lovely day. Bye-bye.